Hello, General Math students. Today we are going to work on our final lesson of this unit. It's been a while, but we're finally there. We're going to work on multi-step adjustments, which you kind of already did, and a few homework assignments, but we're going to go over it totally today. So make sure you have your notebook and a pencil ready to go. Pause the video if you have to go and get it. So we've talked about tax, we've talked about tips, we've talked about markups, we've talked about discounts. Tax, you take the original price and you add the tax. Tip, you take the original price and you add the tip. Markups, you take the original price and you add the markup. Discounts, however, are a little bit different. You take the original price and you subtract the discount. And we're going to be doing all of these today, more than one in a problem. So let's take a look at our first problem. And this isn't really one where we have to figure out the price. We're going to, but we're going to pay attention to a few other things. A few months ago, I had my eye on a video game player that I wanted to buy. It originally cost $100, but I saw that an ad that said it was reduced by 50%. So let's find that first. Our original price was $100. We have 50% out of $100, which basically leaves us $50. So $100 minus the $50, the video game player now is $50, okay? But we are not done. I rushed out to the store to buy it, but when I got there, they told me this ad was very old. The game player was reduced by 50% a few weeks ago, but the price had recently been increased by 50%. What do you think the price is now? So the question is, do you think because it was reduced by 50% first and now increased by 50%, do you think it's going to be the original $100? Well, let's find out. Because now it's being increased by 50%, but the original price is now $50. So to solve this, let's see, 100 times 2, divided by 2, not times 2, gives me 50. So 50 divided by 2 gives me 25. So we add that on, and that price is now $75. So no, it is not $100. Subtracting 50% and then adding 50% does not equal the same price. So be careful. So let's actually do one where we have to figure out the price. If a fish tank costs $80 and is decreased by 20%, so let's do that first. $80 decreased by 20, so we're going to do 80 minus, let's solve this. We're going to divide by 5. So 80 divided by 5 gives me 16. We're going to subtract that 16. That gives me $64. However, then it increased by 20%. So we're going to do it again. Original price is now $64, increased by 20. So we're going to divide by 5. 64 divided by 5 is $12.80. So we're going to add that on. Our price is now $76.80. So will the final cost of the fish tank equal the original price of $80? $80 does not equal the $76.80. So the answer is no. And you are going to have a question like this on your homework. So let's do one where we just have to find the final price. A Sony DVD player has a regular price of $300 in Wisconsin. Find the final total cost if it's on sale for 40% off, and then the sales tax is 5%. So let's find the sale price first, okay? Original price is $300. 40% off, that goes over $100. So let's see. Let's do it this way. Times 3. 100 times 3 is 300. So 40 times 3 is 120. So 300, and this is 40% off minus 120. That gives me 180. There's the sale price, but we are not done. Now we're going to do this again with 5% tax, and the 180 is our new original price. So let's see, 100 times 5/100ths or divided by 20, totally up to you, times 5/100ths. Our price, our tax is $9. We're going to add that on. Our final price is $189. There's our answer. So we had to first find the sale price and then find the tax. And all together, we got our answer. Let's try another one. Levi jeans are on sale for 25% off the original price of $40. So let's do that first. 25% off the original price of $40. So let's see. 100 divided by 4 gives me 25. 40 divided by 4 gives me 10. So 25 minus the 10. Whoops, sorry, not 25. Look at that. I almost did the percent. So 40 minus 10 gives us a price of 30. Then we have, if you use a coupon after calculating the sale price, which we already did, the cashier will deduct an additional 10%. So let's figure out an additional 10% off of the 30 because we have a new price. Let's see, we're going to divide by 10. 30 divided by 10 gives us 3. So we're going to take off another 3. Our jeans are $27. But here's the question. Is the final price of the jeans 35%? Because we did 25 plus 10. Does that equal 35? Well, let's do it one more time. Let's figure out, so I'll use my pen instead of the highlighter, 35%. And we're going to use the original price, so we're going to multiply by 35/100ths. We're going to multiply by 35/100ths, and we get $14. So 40 minus the 14 equals 26, sorry. 26. 35% would be better, but they do not equal each other. Let's do a couple problems that you guys did on your homework and kind of go over it again. You're going to do a couple of adjustments to get to the final price. Jamie took her family out for dinner. The bill came to $84.68. So that's going to go down here, $84.68. If the sales tax is 9.5%, and she plans to tip 20%, how much will she pay in total? And assume that the tip will include the tax. So that means you have to do the tax first. So we're going to move the decimal point over twice. So I'm going to multiply by 0.095, 95 thousandths, times 95 thousandths. And that gives me $8.04 when I round. So I'm going to do all my work over here. $84.68 plus my tax, which is $8.04. That gives me $92.72. Now let's figure out the tip, $92.72. And I'm going to leave a 20% tip, or Jamie's going to leave a 20% tip. I'm going to divide by 5. Divide by 5. I get, after I round, $18.54. Add that on. And my final price is $111.26. There's the final price. Let's do one more. Zach needs a new pair of running shoes. The pair he wants regularly sells for $129. There's our original price. They are on sale for 24% off, and then he has to pay 6.4 sales tax. So let's start with 24% off. And I'm going to move my decimal point over. I'm going to multiply by 24 hundredths. 129 times 24 hundredths. After I round, my discount is $30.96. So again, I'm going to do the math over here. 129 minus $30.96. Right now, the sale price is $98.04. But we're not done. Let's figure out tax. We're going to use the 98.04. And we have 6 4/10% sales tax, so we're going to move it over twice. So I'm going to multiply by 0.064, 64 thousandths. Multiply that by 98. And once I round, my tax is $6.27. So I'm going to add that on, and I get a final price of $104.31. There's my final price. So as you can see, we have to do one thing and then two things. Sometimes it's a markup, sometimes it's a discount. Then you have tax or a tip. So you're going to be doing multiple steps. You know how to do all of it. Just take it one step at a time. So your homework is 5.3 homework and Go Formative. It's problems 1 through 9. However, one thing I want you to notice, on the very first page, it says 5.12 homework. Just so you guys know, it is actually 5.13 homework. So you're good. It says 5.12 and it's meant to say 5.13. If you have questions, please send me a message and we'll talk soon.